getting there. There's been a lot of hammering.
Mike Heinrich is a farrier, and today he is at the Horse Park of New Jersey, competing in the second annual Farrier competition.
Careful over there, Shawnee. He's coming. That's fine.
Farriers are craftsmen who shape and trim horseshoes before securing them to a horse's hooves.
It smells like ivory soap now. It smells good.
While the craftsmen usually work with the familiar horseshoe, today they are testing their blacksmith skills to see what else they can do.
I've been shoeing horses for about 22 years. I had a mainstream job. I worked in an office and got really tired of being inside and generally feeling like I wasn't really appreciated. So I got hooked up with then my wife's horseshoer or farrier and never looked back. I started working with him, worked with him for about a year. I went to school, gone out on my own, and it's been great ever since.
The competition involves each farrier trying to craft an original item that would best be used in a garden.
Today I took a piece of automobile coil spring and I made a three-pronged trowel out of it. The objective today was actually to try and make things for the garden, or whether ornamental or functional. It was just a matter of trying to figure out something that I wanted to make, and unfortunately I chose something that took a lot of hammering, but I was happy it came out pretty nice.
Each item will be auctioned off by the Horse Park of New Jersey, raising money to help the equestrian nonprofit group.
It's actually a lot of fun for us because we get to come and show off our talents a little bit, but we mostly just have fun making things that we don't get a chance to do every day. We normally work with horseshoes and making horses go well, and today it was just sort of a fun thing for us to do, and as I said, the benefit to the horse park, they get to auction off the things that we make, and proceeds help them out.
A dozen farriers and blacksmiths are competing here today, each creating an original item.
I run the local blacksmith supply, Farrier Supply, in Freehold. I got into blacksmithing as a result of being around farriers for the past 5 years. Developing an interest, I've always been interested in doing things with my hands. I really enjoy being able to make something and then enjoying the fruit of my labor, even if it's just looking at a horseshoe that I've made, which sometimes you take a half hour, an hour to make one shoe, but when it comes out beautiful, you know, there's no better feeling.
These blacksmiths make a living off their skills, and opportunities like these allow these craftsmen to explore original creative avenues.
It's all about creation. You know, you get to enjoy what you're making. I don't personally put shoes on horses, but when I look at a horseshoe that I've made, I can picture it fitting on a foot. I can picture it running through and doing the jumping, doing the eventing, the dressage, everything that goes on at an event like the events that were held here today at the horse park.
Every day, like I said before, we work with horses, and we have a function to keep the horses going well, and it can get to be a little bit repetitious at times. This is just something that's very different, and it's something that we all did when we started shoeing because you have to obtain hammer skills. So it's kind of nice to get back to it and show off a little bit of your creative flair.
I thought I could.